Good evening and welcome to Open Vibes. I am your host, Damika Eugene, and I have a few graduates of the 2020 class with me tonight. I have Miss Elena Henderson, I have Miss Madeline Shade, and Kaya Jones. And I thank you, ladies, for joining me. This has been a different kind of year. All right, so we're going to jump right into it. Um, Miss Madeline, tell us what high school and what you did at school.
So I went to Seven Lakes High School and also Miller Career and Technology Center as a different magnet school. And I competed in color guard for all 4 years of my high school career. And I was also in the varsity mixed choir at my school. Outside of Seven Lakes at Miller, I did teaching where I would go to different elementaries and junior highs, and I would go and help out in classrooms.
Oh, wow. So you had a full schedule. So
Yes, I did.
nice, nice. All right, Miss Kaya, tell us what high school and what you did at school.
I went to Lincoln High School and I participated in sports and then I played volleyball, softball, and then I also tried women's basketball, which is new. I'd never played basketball ever, but it was fun and different. And I also was in band since sixth grade, and I did color guard in high school, and
Oh, these are my extroverted ladies. Kaya's a girl after my own heart. I played basketball, volleyball, and softball in high school. So, all
and
right.
I also
Go ahead.
got introduced to this involuntary group called Girls Group, where we would do like volunteer work at with nursing homes, and then also in the community where we would like make blankets for people, and then like food drives, or and then we had like picnics where it would just be like we would be out there making the food
Mm-hmm.
and just serving people, and that was fun. It was a different experience and like a leadership role that I got to.
Wow. Nice. Nice, nice. Wow, Kaya. All right, Elena. So tell us about your journey this year.
Um, so I graduated from Thurgood Marshall School of Law at Texas Southern in
And she froze on us a little
was
bit. You froze, Lena. You heard me? You froze.
Oh, did I? Where'd you leave off at?
You graduated from Thurgood Marshall.
Oh yeah, I graduated here in Houston. I didn't have too much of an eventful semester because of COVID. Kind of got cut short. So yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
same.
So that's what we're here to talk about because you guys are a different group. You're a different class. You had to overcome some obstacles even to graduate. It's something unheard of. So you're a part of a special elite group of graduates who have went through something that most of us in our lifetime never experienced or will never experience. Um, just jump right in. How has that been for you? What was that like when you first heard you're going to be homeschooled?
It was kind of crazy at first, just leaving. It was right after we had left from spring break, and you just leave thinking that you're going to go back the next week and just see your friends. So
Mhm.
it was a very different experience to all of a sudden have people telling you you can't go outside, you can't meet with anyone, you don't even know what's going to happen to school, you might not graduate, things like that. It was a shock.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it definitely was a shock because at first it was confusing because no one knew what to do. They didn't have a plan. So they were confused if we were going to even do online school or if we were just going to be done and go back whenever we were allowed to go back.
Mhm.
Um, so that was confusing. And then also, like, not everyone is good with online school. So that was just nerve wracking for me because I'm one of those people. But it was Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, you definitely have to be disciplined to do online school. That's a hard thing.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But if you focus and take it seriously, like you can get it done.
Definitely. So, Lena, what was that like for you?
At first, I was very nervous about the process. There was a lot of uncertainty, a lot of talk about having to repeat a semester, which I didn't want to do at all. But I really just went with the flow. Law school classes are very interactive, so it was kind of hard learning and I guess just listening to someone over the camera, like instead of like being there physically with them. But I just went with how things were going. I tried not to stress myself out too much, so
Good.
got it done.
Got it done. Got it done. So, did you ladies do Zoom at all?
Yes,
Yes.
a lot.
Okay. So, what was that experience like when you first started?
Well, some teachers, they had to stick to a very strict time limit or like where they could start the Zoom and end the Zoom. And some of those were at 8 in the morning where you didn't want to wake up or had to set an alarm. And other than that, it was fine. You just kind of took notes while the teachers talked.
Okay. So, Kai, how was that experience for you?
Well, so they had a system where my school, were in school in March, and it was like, I think it was March 12th, and the next day we didn't even have school anymore. And like I said, they didn't have their plans together, so they had it where if you had enough credits and the grades to graduate, then you were done. So I didn't have to go through all the struggle with Zoom and all that. So yeah.
Okay. And Lena?
Well, I was kind of familiar with Zoom once everything started happening because one of my professors were already using it.
Okay.
But adjusting to having all of my classes on Zoom and having to pay attention, like one class was 3 hours, having to pay attention on Zoom for 3 hours was really stressful. And sometimes, I would tune her out just a little bit. But I think on top of being, home with everyone that's in your house all the time, it was a little stressful for me that because I felt like I wasn't picking up the information as I should. So I had to, outside of Zoom, had to do my own, I guess, kind of teaching myself, because although I was there for attendance, I wasn't mentally present for some amount of time.
Fair enough. So I taught on Zoom a little bit, and I saw ceiling fans. I saw blank screens. I saw some creative things other kids did with their Zoom. I guess one boy changed his name to what did it say? His internet was disrupted or something, so he changed his name to that. So when he left, the teacher thought he was still there.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was creative things with Zoom.
I've seen a lot of things people are posting about, stuff like that. And then at home videos where people are in the chat, but like doing their own thing and stuff.
Yeah.
Or they would take like a green screen of their face and go out of the camera.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, I had a few of those too, where they were just kind of still for a long time, and I was going, "Are you okay?" And they were gone. But that was fun stuff for me. So, how was it adjusting to being at home constantly with your family? And how many are in your household?
I have just me and then my stepdad.
Mm-hmm.
But in the beginning, it was rough because it was like I was being forced to stay inside, whereas like on a regular day, if I just wanted to stay home, it's not a problem. But it's like I was getting nervous to go outside because like every little thing, I'm gonna catch corona. So yeah, I mean, I understood that, so I wasn't as frustrated, but it also was frustrating like if I wanted to go see my friends or do little gatherings and stuff like that, like I wasn't able to.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
That was frustrating.
So how many are in your household, Maddie?
I have 4 in total. It's me, my brother, and then my parents. And for us, at least, we're really close family. Like we eat dinner together every night, and my dad works from home anyways, and my mom is a stay-at-home mom. So it really wasn't much of a difference other than the fact that my brother had to come from college really early. But I wasn't really that upset just since he and I get along really well.
Oh, good.
But it was just after a little while, you start getting stir crazy and you just want to get out of the house and see your friends, and you just couldn't.
Definitely. You definitely start to learn things about everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that was my brother, he moved out during quarantine. So I was here with him. You know, me and him were like together every day, morning, night. But then he moved and I was by myself.
Oh, yeah, you were alone.
Yeah, but I am proud of him. So
good. So, Lena, how was your
Okay, so as you know, I live in Houston, and 9 times out of 10, I'm by myself doing my own thing. So when quarantine first started, I came home with y'all, and it's 6 of y'all including me, and 6 of us in the house. And I enjoyed being around y'all. I didn't have any problems with it, so I was just happy to be around family.
Yeah.
And we didn't have anything to do but talk to each other.
So yes, for me, definitely, this was a growing and learning experience. A lot about, who you are and things you can deal with, and being at home and becoming creative. So with that creativity, what did you guys do initially? Were you guys playing like family games, or were you exercising together? What was going on?
yeah, we definitely well, especially since my mom, she started working at home. Like we have dinner every night. You know, she makes dinner. So
Oh,
and
nice.
so that was good. And then also we had more family time where we connected more. We had family game night. So I think it was, I mean, for on the positive side, connecting with family, that was good for us.
Excellent.
My family is kind of in the process of getting ready to move. And while all of this was happening, we were still trying to sell our house. So just in a way, it was still a lot of, you have to do this, you have to do this, a lot of cleaning. We sometimes just took breaks and would play on my brother's Switch, and we would hook it up to the TV and just play a bunch of competitive games. We started playing Monopoly a lot. But a lot of the time we would have to just pack up everything and then get out of the house while we had people coming to look at it. So we would just be stuck in a car for a couple of hours, and it was more of a tinier quarantine.
Okay, wow. So, well, I mean, you guys got really close then. Wow. Elena? I think she might be frozen.
Yeah.
Hello?
So, yes. Okay, there you go. I think you were frozen a little.
I was. Did you ask me something?
No, I was asking about what did you guys do during quarantine to get creative?
Oh, we put together puzzles together. We were playing Kahoot, karaoke, we went and got bites. We talked a lot, had a lot of conversations. So ultimately, I think everything that we did together during this time helped us become closer and learn a lot about one another. So
Nice.
I appreciate it.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. So friends, relationships are huge for graduates. Relationships, prom, you have to think about senior pictures, all these things that you guys were, excited about. How did you cope with that? And what were some creative things you did to stay in touch with your friends?
I used Zoom quite a bit. I would hold a Zoom meeting, or my other friends would hold a Zoom meeting, and we would just all join and kind of talk. Otherwise, we would watch shows and then talk about it. And my best friend personally, she lives in Georgia. Okay. So I've gotten used to just texting her every day in general and talking to her about it. So it was normal almost to just talk to her one-on-one a lot.
So give her a shout out. What's your best friend's name?
Ansley Randolph.
Okay, excellent. I think, I know getting through times like these, best friends are important, especially if you have one. They are important.
They really are.
So how did you stay in touch?
person where I can be by myself. So like I wasn't always trying to sneak out and go hang out with my friends. So FaceTime and texting was cool for me, and
Nice.
that's pretty much what I did. Actually, and then also like me and a couple of my friends met up and like went for a walk a few days. So to be outside, then also to be around each other with social distance, of course.
Of course. So who's your best friend, Kaya?
I don't have a girl best friend, but my I have a boy best friend. His name's
Okay.
Trey.
Okay.
So shout out to him. And then
Shout
also
out, Trey.
my cousin Riley, who she's like the closest thing to a girl best friend to me. But yeah.
Nice. Elena.
Pretty much what Kaya and Maddie said, group messages and FaceTime. I have my FaceTime happy hours. But that's pretty much it. So
Okay. Shout out.
Shout out to Aja and Brina.
Yeah, you can have a few, it's a few people especially when you miss your friends and you try to stay close knit. Sometimes you just have a few of them that's like, hey, I need them both, or I need all three of them, So I have quite a few. But
I also like a lot of people realize that they said, not being in school, like you have like my close group friends, I still talk to every day.
Mhm.
But other friends, I would talk to at school, or felt like we were real close friends, but like I don't talk to them outside of school.
Yeah.
And ever since we weren't in school, it's been like that.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, you start kind of realize who your friends are and who your acquaintances are.
Definitely. And people you like, oh, I didn't realize that we were, I need that close conversation, or I'm okay without it. Well, my best friend, Kimi Kali, I have to give her a shout out too. So, and that's actually Kaya's mom. So, so did any of you ladies participate in like the drive-bys with the signs, posters, birthdays, baby showers? How was that?
I have one personally, but my sisters, she did, and a couple of my other friends did, and it was nice to do that. It was a creative thing to come up with, and yeah, it was fun.
So what about senior pictures?
I had those done a while ago.
Okay, so you were prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, so was I.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad that wasn't a worry. Something to worry about, because I heard a lot of people didn't have their senior pictures, and then photographers didn't want to, come out and do that.
Okay. Any creative ways for prom, or ideas that you had, or thoughts that you had?
I actually had prom a couple of days ago.
Oh.
What it was, so our school canceled it, but we had a bunch of parents, shout out to them, who all came together and threw us an amazing, beautiful prom. So they found a venue, they found chaperones, there was security, they took our temperature like right at the door. But it was beautiful, and it was a lot of fun. There was maybe 50 people that showed up.
Okay.
But of it was a lot of fun. So I'm glad I was able to do that.
I'm glad you were too, because I think prom is monumental. Kai, I knew you were going to take some pictures in your dress and things like that, and you didn't get around to it, but you did something else I thought was pretty cool. So tell everybody what you did as far as your open house.
So for my open house, I had my cousin, he created a website, and it has like a gallery of my senior pictures, and then a video with all my senior pictures, and then also pictures of me and my family and me growing up. And then lower, it's another video of me explaining my future, going to Oakland University, and my major, and then also my experience at high school. And then it's a lower thing where people can leave comments. And then people can leave monetary gifts, and then they can contact us if they wanted to send like personal or special gifts that they just wanted me to have.
Oh, nice.
I like that. It's going great, and I am glad because I really want to still plan to have an in-person open house, but I'm glad that I can do this, and then everyone can just, contact me and text me about how proud they are of me.
That's
So,
really cool.
one thing I want to say before we move any further, if your family is watching and anybody knows your Cash App, I would like for them to drop it in the comments, or just say your Cash App, and I'll make sure it gets dropped in the comments, because I think it's crucial and vital that us being you ladies' support system, that we give back to you and support you on your journey and the things that you guys endeavor to do and moving forward. So if family is watching, make sure you drop these ladies' Cash Apps inside of the comments, because I would like for people to give back to you. You ladies are deserving. You've worked hard. You've come out of this. You're smiling. Your energy is still good, and that's a beautiful thing. So, yeah, that definitely needs to be done. If you want to say them out loud, you can too.
I think like why everyone is still smiling and happy is because we graduated and we're done with high school, and that's just something to be happy with. Like, besides all the parts where we can't go to prom and graduation, which are special moments, but it's the fact that out of all 4 of those years that we did it,
You
and
did
graduated.
it. You did it, and it's a major thing. I just hats off to you, because during quarantine and to finish with such success and still be planning the future. Hats off to you, ladies. So, Kaya, what are your future plans? What are you venturing into in college?
So when I attend Oakland University, I am majoring in nursing, and I'm planning to be an anesthesiologist and then a travel nurse.
Nice. Miss Maddie.
I'm going to Texas Tech University to study science and education. I plan on becoming a high school biology teacher.
Nice.
So I'm really excited for that.
That is exciting. Amber, Elena?
Well, now my focus is just to September taking the bar. So that's what I'm really focusing on.
Excellent. I'm proud of all of you ladies. That's major. So who was your favorite instructor, teacher? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about these people who helped you develop and get through these 4 years.
And our least favorite?
No.
Okay.
Favorite. The one who, no matter what, you knew that they were your support. They were there for you.
My English teacher, Miss Gunther, she was at Miller Career and Technology Center. Mm-hmm. And she was, like, even in the classroom, she just always pushed us to do our best and try to create a good bond of friendship with all of her students. Mm-hmm. And then during Zoom, she just kind of left it open, like, hey, if you ever just need to talk about something or whatever your plans are, you're more than welcome to share. So I really appreciated it and thought it was really friendly of her.
Oh, nice. Really nice. All right, Miss Kaya.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't have a favorite teacher, but I had the council and assistant principal.
Okay.
And if I needed help, advice, anything, that's where I went to. And they really helped me throughout all of my high school, and I just am thankful for them. Yeah. Nice. Their names is Regina Winborn, and then Miss Melcher. She just got married.
Oh, well, congrats to her.
Yeah, I appreciate them being there for me.
Excellent. Did you have a favorite instructor throughout your journey, Lena?
I had a couple, but I had one specific one this past semester. Okay. Her name was Professor Anna Otero, and she taught a class that helped you prepare for a portion of the bar. And I would say she's my favorite because not only did she make sure that we had a class after, online after COVID happened and whatnot, but she actually went out of her way to make sure that we actually learned the material. So I really appreciated her. And yeah, I could tell she really cared. So
Excellent. And that's key when you guys are going through this, making sure that you have somebody that's there and supporting you and encouraging you to the next step. So outside of school, who are your greatest influences?
Definitely my parents. They're just always pushing me to do the best that I can do, and just trying to make sure that I'm okay with everything, trying to help me cope with like all of the losses that we've had, and just letting me know like that they're there for me always.
Excellent. So, Maddie, you've had some losses during COVID.
It was just not personal losses, more like just school and not being able to complete a lot of things, like choir. I couldn't go to UIL, and for my teaching, I couldn't say goodbye to any of my students, which I was really looking forward to, because their smiling faces was just, it always brightened up my day.
Oh, wow. I totally understand. And those are hard to cope with during this. But, I definitely believe it's for a purpose, and you'll probably have an opportunity to see them again. All right, Miss Kaya, who was your greatest influence?
I just want to say that it's just my whole family. The support and appreciation that they've been giving throughout everything just really kept me going. And my mom's friends and my friends and my brothers. Yeah, my family.
Nice.
okay, so I would have to agree with Kaya and Maddie. My family, you and Dad, y'all really set a standard for me growing up, and I've always tried to, live by that standard and push myself to always be a better me. So just having y'all support and knowing that y'all are always there for me no matter what has helped me along the way.
Excellent. Glad we can be some kind of influence. So what did you like least about this journey? And I know it's a little negative note, but the least thing that you said, okay, I can do without. I mean, it's been a lot. So
I think just the fact that you don't know what's going to happen for a lot of things. You were just left in the dark and confused. If I could get more information on what was going on, even beforehand, like if I knew what was going to happen with school, or if I knew what was going to happen with anything, it would have made it a little bit easier to go through.
Definitely. Kaya, what did you like least about all of this?
I think the most disappointment would be graduation, because I was really looking, and all my loved ones being there and supporting me. That was just a big expectation that didn't happen. Yeah.
Wow. So I've saw a few graduations that happened like on the front yard of the school. They were trying to do social distancing, and have they spoke about doing anything like that maybe in the summer or anything? Have you guys heard?
That's why I was hoping for, like, if we could have did something outside, like at the football field, or
that's what my school is doing.
Oh, they are? Okay.
At Legacy Stadium.
Okay.
Sorry, say it again.
So when are they doing that?
I think it was the 19th. I can't really remember specific dates.
Okay, so all hope is not lost, Kaya. They may do it. Because you guys
hopefully, but we did go to different school. But yeah, we had a virtual graduation, so at least we had something. At least they didn't just forget about it. But yeah, we had a virtual graduation. It was live. The teachers gave speeches.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had a separate one for honors graduation, and they put our pictures in there and our accomplishments. So at least they did something for us and not
Nice.
just nothing.
So maybe at y'all 10-year reunion, it may be something that 2020 can do.
Yeah.
So
That'd be interesting.
it would. What was your least favorite thing about this, Elena?
I would just say the uncertainty. I felt like I had got so close, and then everything just came to a halt.
Mhm.
So I didn't know, if I would graduate on time, if I would be taking the bar this year. So
Mhm.
I just didn't like the unknown.
Definitely. I believe the way that you ladies have handled it, you have a great amount of resiliency in you. So you're handling it like champs because, and sometimes like, well, what can you do? But to keep on going, to become more innovative. Have you noticed it made you a little bit more creative, a little more, I got to think outside the box, outside my comfort zone. So you are handling it very well. If I could ask you, what is your definition of a good teacher?
Just somebody that really takes the time to explain it and tries to make sure that all the students understand it, especially since a lot of things that you're learning is building blocks. It's not just here's the information, you need to know this separate thing, you need to know this thing. It's here's this, and then we build upon it and build upon it. So I think just trying to make sure that each student is trying to stay on the same level, or at least pushing themselves to understand it and maybe even get a little bit further in it.
Nice.
I agree with Maddie. Someone who takes the time to listen to their students and understand their struggles, and they know how to break material down from the basics and build upon it until you get the whole.
The
I
picture.
can't find the word. Yeah, the whole picture.
They need to be where they're going. I understand. Yes.
Yeah.
So my connection messed up, so I missed the question.
Oh, it was, what's your definition of a good teacher?
Oh, first, for them to be understanding and have patience with their students, and to make sure that like everyone is understanding and learning at the same level as everyone else. Yeah.
Nice.
Just having good leadership and knowing how to deal with teenagers and students.
Definitely. Just even as I am I like to consider myself a lifelong learner. I realize every day of my life and moving forward is going to be learning something, taking in some new information, and for somebody to allow me to learn at the rate that I learn and help me process it. I value those people around me all the time. So the schools that you ladies chose, this is for Kaya and Maddie. Why did you choose those schools?
I've been wanting to go to Tech since my sophomore year. It's an amazing school and the campus is beautiful. And I just really like how it feels more like a community and more like a home than most ones that you go to. It's an added bonus that my brother actually goes there as well, so I'll be able to see him more. But it was just, the campus makes you feel like you're really a part of it.
Excellent. Nice. I mean, a beautiful campus will get you every time.
Yeah.
I didn't have like a specific college that I just wanted to go to. So the college visits were really helpful to me, and because I connect off, vibes. I trust my instinct, and so when I went to can I say the colleges like that I didn't like?
Yes,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay, so I went to Western, and I liked the school. It was a great school, but every time I went and visit there, it was just like something bad happened, or I had a bad feeling. I wasn't comfortable, so I was like, it kind of just like made me question it, doubt it, So it was still in my choices,
Mhm.
but it was on the back burner.
Okay.
And then I went to Toledo, and while I was there, like they have like a big campus, and when I went there, and nothing really stood out to me where it made me feel like this is the school I wanted to go to. But
Definitely.
when I went to Oakland, I visited Oakland I think 4 times, and every time I went there, it was just like it was great vibes. I felt comfortable. I feel like this is a school that will give me good opportunities and where I can really excel at. So that's why that was my number one choice.
Definitely. You have to feel comfortable and know that I can thrive here and I want to be here. So
Yeah.
good reasons.
Also, the information that was given, they had it just like when I was hearing Oakland tell me like this is the plan for this, we do this for this major, and they have interns here, and it just seems like it's just all planned out. Like it's just gonna be not too difficult for me to learn things or find opportunities. But other places, like they still gave us good information and opportunities and everything, but it just wasn't as smooth as Oakland was.
Nice. Those are good reasons. Lena, do you want to share your reason for choosing Thurgood? Or
I can.
okay.
So I knew I was moving to Houston. Like that wasn't a question. So I was just like, let me apply to the law schools in Houston. And I went to a PWI for undergrad. So I was like, okay, maybe I should try out at HBCU, for law school just to get the experience. So that's why I chose Thurgood.
Nice, nice. So this to date, what has been your biggest accomplishments in life that you feel?
I feel like my biggest accomplishment was my SAT score. And because it was like, that's a very difficult test, and I scored really good. I got a 1340 on it. And
Nice.
I'm really proud of myself that I did that. And it's really helped me get a lot of opportunities and scholarships and just recognition from that. So I would say that's my biggest accomplishment.
That's a great accomplishment.
I'd probably say my biggest accomplishment, or what I'm most proud of, is just being able to handle my schedule and just trying to do everything that I could, even if I was uncomfortable with it. I just feel like I made the most of what I could do.
Excellent. Time management is everybody. That's a gift, Maddie. So
it's difficult.
It is. It's not an easy task, especially at a young age. So kudos to you, because to be able to manage a hefty schedule like the one that you had, that's major. Nice.
Thank you.
My biggest accomplishment is definitely graduating law school. It was one of the hardest struggles of my life, and just to see that I overcame and made it to the other side, I'm really proud of myself.
I am too. That's my biggest accomplishment. Wow. So if your friends could say something about you, what would it be? What would they say is the best part about you? We'll say that.
You can go. Sorry.
Okay. I would say that my friends would say that I'm a very focused person. Like I know how to work hard and get the job done and focus on my plans, my goals, and achieve them. Because when I have goals, I actually want to reach them. So I think they would say I'm goal oriented.
Excellent. Excellent.
I'd say that they would probably tell me that I am very comfortable, and I'm just really accepting about other people and what they believe in, and I don't judge people right off the bat. I'm kind of like the mom figure, like the mom friend.
Fair enough. I was that friend, I think. Wow, excellent.
I feel like everyone has their moments being the mom friend. Because I like to have fun. I like to have fun and worry about myself, but then also it's times where your friends need your attention, so you got to be there for them. in
Yes,
a mom type of way.
definitely. What would your friends say about you, Elena?
I think they would say that I have perseverance and I'm very easygoing. I'm just a go with the flow type of person.
Yeah, so am I.
Nice. So I think we've created 3 good friends right here. Okay, so you guys, let's play a game. Y'all weren't expecting that.
No.
Let's play a game. All right. So who wants to go first? I have questions. It's a question game. Who wants to go first?
Elena.
I'll go first.
All right.
Nominated.
This might be kind of easy. If you were a car, what kind would you be and what color?
Ooh, I'd be a black Escalade.
Hey. Nice. All right. So
Oh, y'all get to answer the question?
you want to? You guys all can answer the question. Okay, go ahead. Kind of like, wait a minute.
No, if that's not how your game goes, I don't want to change the rules.
It would be what?
I would be I just always wanted a Jeep. A white Jeep with black rims.
I drive a Jeep. It's a lot of fun.
Wow, nice. What about you, Maddie?
I'm not much of a car person, so I'd probably have to say Jeep as well. I'm just comfortable in it. That's the one that I've been driving.
Okay, what color?
Silver.
Silver. So you'd be a white when you see friendships. Y'all can start a car club. Okay, so we'll start with Kaya, Maddie, then Lena. What is the least sexiest name you've ever heard?
Like, for a guy.
It could be.
Earl.
I will agree with you on that.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know, it's old and then it's just like no offense to anybody's name who is Earl.
I hope Earl ain't
I
know. Helga. It's a joke between me and my brother. He had to create like a weird make-believe person and he named her Helga.
Oh, Helga's out of there. All right, Elena.
I would have to say Albert.
Albert. Okay.
Sorry, Albert.
Earl, Helga, and Albert are not watching. Okay. Okay, so we'll start with Maddie, Kaya, then Lena. If you had to choose a superpower, what would it be and why?
I think to be able to read people's minds, I think it'd be really interesting to think or to hear what people actually think about you and what they think of other things.
Yeah, what they're saying at the moment.
Yeah. You'd find out the truth.
Yeah, I feel like that would be like I feel like that would create a lot of less, fakeness between people and issues like that. Like if you just knew and you'd be like, okay, yeah, I'm not messing with them no more. But my superpower I think would be to be invisible.
Oh wow.
Yeah, well, just to not all the time, but to just go places and leave there and then not be seen and then leave. Because sometimes I don't always feel like having a conversation and people like to talk. So
you can get in and out. Yes.
Yeah.
I would say to read people's minds as well, just to know what they're really thinking, because 9 times out of 10, people are not telling you what's on their minds or how they really feel. So,
I think that'll be illegal in the courtroom.
I can turn it off.
All right.
You some cases easily.
So somebody said we're killing them on these questions. They're over there cracking up. That's Kristen. Is that your mom?
Yeah, that's my mom. I can hear them laughing from downstairs.
I love it.
Animals. The comments.
Because we're kind of in a special place. If animals could talk, which animal would be the rudest?
The rudest.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like turtles.
She loves turtles. That's why she. They probably would. They probably saying we're going too fast. We're doing too much.
Snapping
Slow
turtles.
down.
They just seem angry.
Oh, they are. Yes.
I'd probably say like boars. Like a wild boar. They look mean.
They are mean. They would be rude.
Yeah, I would say a bull.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or a goat.
Yeah, they'd probably just be like snotty.
Yes. It's a strange question. What is it? What is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
I would say like like following people off of things that they do.
Imitating. Yes.
Yeah, just basically not doing your own thing, having your own mind,
Mm-hmm.
and speaking your own truth.
Yep.
I just think people look foolish just trying to feed in with the crowd.
That's a good answer. I know it's hard. Like, y'all want to pass? I think Kaya summed that up.
Yeah.
She did.
Okay, so this one it's kind of funny. I think it's a negative question, but it's kind of funny. If you were about to get into a fight, what song comes on as your theme?
That's hard.
You can pass. Kaya has a song.
Well, you guys probably don't know it, but it's called "Kill" by Los.
Nope, we don't know it.
It's a hype song, but I don't fight, so
No, it's just I just think of DMX. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
I feel like if I were to get in a fight, it wouldn't be like hardcore music or anything like that, but it would probably just end up being like Jeopardy or like Wii music. Just something really random.
Oh, you're calm.
It's kind of like what was that movie we watched with I watched it with Regina. He was a killer, but he would dance in the room and he put on the clown nose and then he would leave out dancing with his
Joker?
No, it was another one. No, they fell in love. It was
the brunette girl.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched that a couple days ago.
Yeah. If you think of it, tell me.
Oh, you don't know.
I can't remember the name of it. In one sentence, sum up the internet.
A mess.
Yeah. I can't even think of the word that I'm trying to say, but basically, I feel like it's a destruction of society.
The internet or social media?
The internet. I mean, you can sum up social media if you want, but it's still a mess.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think social media I think is like, negative. But as far as the internet, I think it's very like informational. Well, informative. Yeah. Informative and can be useful for almost anything. So helpful, I guess.
It's all in how you use it.
Yeah. I think the internet is definitely informative. Social media, I think there's a lot of pretending. And that's all I'm gonna say.
No, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, well, for internet and social media, like they have their good and bad sides.
Mm-hmm.
So, like for social media, I'm not gonna say it's just a total mess and social destruction because, like the whole Black Lives Matter protest, everything. That's how things have been getting moved across, the world to be shared and learned about. So I think that's a good part of it. But they both have their ups and downs, like good and bad parts.
Definitely, definitely. So, ladies, I am really proud of you, ladies, all of you, academically, socially, emotionally. I just think you all are phenomenal and amazing. You have really blessed me with your time. I appreciate it. So, what I want you guys to do now is to sum up anything you want to share with the people around you, the people who have supported you, any message you want to get out there, however you are feeling, just share with us one by one, and don't feel rushed.
Well,
No,
go
you can
ahead.
go. Sorry. No, all you.
Well, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has always supported me. I definitely appreciate it. I wouldn't have made it this far without all the support that I get. I really appreciate everyone that's always been in my corner and rooting for me. So thank you.
You are welcome. You are welcome.
No, that's really what I was going to say is just thank you everyone who's been supporting me and just pushing me to do my best.
Excellent.
I'm gonna follow in and say thank you to everyone who's supported me throughout all my schooling and has congratulated me on my accomplishments. And then I also want to say for those still in school to stay focused on school and not on social issues and distractions that are going to take you from the goals that you want to reach and the path that you're on. And just, yeah.
Excellent. Well, you ladies are very welcome, and I'll speak on behalf of everyone's parents. You are welcome, and it has been their pleasure to get you to where you are. Um, Life is a journey. Enjoy the journey, have fun with it, continue to excel academically, do what you love, be passionate about it, be determined, and you all will go very far and will have nothing but good success. I so appreciate your time. Don't forget to go ahead and text me your Cash App. I'm going to put it in the comments, and I'm going to post it on my page because I do feel like the community definitely can see something and support you because you're about to venture off into the greatest days of your lives. So, and I'm always here for you, ladies, if you need me. Thank you for your time. Thank you, guys. You have experienced Elena, Maddie, and Miss Kaya for this segment of Open Vibes. We appreciate you tuning in, and you have a great evening.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.